response from the commissioner about its stance on social justice. Mahomes is promoting a voter registration program in Kansas City, and he also said that athletes should not have to, quote, stick to sports, but instead try to affect the world in the most positive way possible. Shannon, your reaction to this?
I love it. That's a leader. That's my quarter. That's one of my quarterbacks right there. That's one of my quarterbacks. Got several.
You do have several.
Skip, this notion, sports and politics have always been intermingled. Skip, when did people think athletes just started getting involved in sports? You can go back to Jack Johnson and Jesse Owens and Jackie Robinson, Muhammad Ali. If you don't mind me asking, Skip, to the fans at home, when a team wins a championship, can you tell the people, Skip, where they go sometime in like May or June? They go to the White House. Who knew? Sports and politics.
Yep.
Now, there's a phenomenon that started happening about 30 years ago, where all of a sudden entertainers got involved in politics. Arnold Schwarzenegger ran for governor. Jesse Ventura became a senator. He became governor of Minnesota.
He did.
Al Franken became a senator. Clint Eastwood became a mayor. And lo and behold, we had a reality star become, behold, the most powerful position in the world.
We did.
Now, what I'm starting to see is that they don't mind anybody else getting involved in politics that's not a politician. It's normally someone that doesn't look like them that's being told to shut up and stick to sports. Because as long as it looks like them, oh, yeah, he'd make a great politician. He'd be great in politics. So I'm with Patrick Mahomes. No, I will not. Because, hold on. Aren't I in America? I mean, what? I don't get to have an opinion? I'm in America, too, so I should get to have an opinion. To voice my opinion. It might differ from yours, but it's my opinion, and I don't feel I should. I'm very influential. I can get you to come to the game to watch me play. I can pitch products.
Yep.
So if I see something wrong, shouldn't I try to influence positive change?
Yep.
Absolutely. He's one of the few. And I think, Skip, what we're going to see moving forward, we're going to see more athletes use their platform in a positive to enact change because they see things that are going on that are not right. And it's like, I just can't sit here and say, and turn a blind eye and says, well, I'm okay. I got 100 million. It's not me. Guys are not only, guys are more morally and socially conscious now. They don't care. They're unaffected. They're unimpacted. This hits home to them. And they say, nope, we will not just stick to sports. Because you hear that a lot, Skip, stick to sports. You hear LeBron James get told, shut up and dribble. And then Drew Brees says, well, he's entitled to his opinion. One guy should have an opinion. The other guy should stick to sports. You know what I'm talking about.
So I've told you before, I had the privilege back in the 1970s when I worked right here in Los Angeles for the Los Angeles Times of being sent to Grambling, Louisiana to spend a week with a kid named Doug Williams, who I thought might be the first pick in the draft. I think he was the 17th overall to Tampa Bay.
Right.
Called a general manager whose name I will not speak, I call several, but one who was very well known at that point and very successful told me he did not have, Doug Williams, the mental capacity to be able to play in our league. It's not the kid I'm around all week. I think he operated at a very high level. Very bright young man with a huge arm.
Cannon.
And a huge physique and a natural-born leader of men. Black, white, you name it, he could lead. Doug Williams obviously became the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, but through that period, through which I lived and watched carefully, Doug had to be very careful about what he said publicly because he was still like on the edge of...
It still wasn't popular to be a black quarterback.
Wait a second. Yeah, and Doug knew it. Very smart, bright man now with the Redskins. And I always wanted Doug to say more because I'd spent enough time with him to know he could say, he was highly capable of saying a whole lot more.
Right.
But he had to pick and choose his spots. This is a new day. The tide has turned.
Absolutely.
The window is open, the door has opened, and you need to run through that door. Your time is now.
Right.
So when I listen to what Patrick Mahomes says, he hasn't grown up enough to have as sophisticated a feel for what's happening as LeBron James does. He's still kid-like to me, Patrick Mahomes is, but he's starting to get a hold of his responsibility because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have now had back-to-back black quarterbacks win